Car number 2, or entry number 2. Is a car or entry?
Top 20.
Number 2.
Top 20. Tell us about your car. What do you have?
A Model A pickup. Pretty Model A pickup.
Model A
Pickup.
pickup.
56.
Number 56.
56.
Tell us about your car.
58 MG. It's been Americanized with a Ford motor.
Okay, I couldn't hear a
You
word.
said 58 MG. You want to read that off?
58 MG.
Can you come over here a
66
little bit?
Barracuda.
There you go. There you go.
66 Barracuda. Thank you.
64.
We need you to come around.
T-Bird?
64
T-Bird.
64 T-Bird.
Car number 68.
What kind of car was this?
34 Chevy.
34 Chevy.
He's in the back of it.
Car 20.
What do you have? 79 Buick Regal.
79 Buick Regal.
45.
45. Car 45, where are you? Here he comes.
We're not live right now, are we? What do you have?
73 Dodge Dart Sport.
73 Dodge Dart Sport.
Thank you. Thank you.
18.
C7 Corvette, 2014.
C7 Corvette,
Would you like to test
2014.
drive that, right?
Sure, come on.
Okay.
Car 57.
67 Mustang.
67 Mustang. Car 19.
What do you want me to set that?
1964 Sunliner.
Come up here, look.
1964 Ford Sunliner.
Better. Okay, there we go.
Thank you. Okay, right now we're going to give a very special award to the best tenderloin shorties. And I want everybody to give a big hand to our host, who is kind and gracious enough to allow us to come here today. And it's kind of like having a party for 300 people. So can we please give him a big hand as he accepts the award for the best tenderloin in the whole state of Indiana. There you go. You want to say a word about your tenderloins?
Thank you. No.
Here, squeeze that thing.
Well, we make everything from scratch here at Shorty's, and I mean everything except the French fries. So it's a 3-step process. It's private. We won't tell you what it is, but we do have the best tenderloin, at least in Indianapolis, if not the state. Thanks for coming.
Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm going to give away an award right now for something that is, it was really, really tough for the best Chevy. So out of all these cars who came today, there could only be one best Chevy. And 67. 67 for the best Chevy on the parking lot today.
Thank you.
Come here.
Okay.
All right. Why do you have the best Chevy? What did you do to that Chevy? And I'm not the judge.
I tore everything out of it and put everything in new.
What's your best Chevy joke?
Chevy rides better than Ford.
Okay, that's it. All right. Thank you very much. Okay, we're going to do best truck. We had to improvise on a mic. Usually we have our band outside, but because it was November, we were planning on having this party inside. So we kind of had to improvise, and I had to go down to Harbor Freight and buy a foghorn. So thanks for putting up with me today. We have best truck, and this competition was pretty hard too because, as you all know my story, I grew up in a body shop. My daddy was one of the founding body men of Miners Body Shop. I spent most of my life as a reporter, as a journalist. Many of you know me as I covered the LaSalle Street murders. I was a reporter who covered that back in the 90s and kind of helped the police come to the only arrest in that case. I've written a book. If anybody's interested, come up to see me later. So I kind of know a little bit about cars just because I grew up helping my daddy work on them. So the best truck, my daddy drove a 1959 Chevrolet Apache. And when he passed away suddenly, I kind of inherited that truck, but it was a little bit too much for me at 16 years old. So I guess we're going to have to give best truck to number 6. Number 6, you get best truck. Tell us about your truck.
It's a 1990 Chevrolet
Chevy.
454 Super Sport.
Good, good, good. How much you pay for that truck?
Too much.
You want to sell it?
No.
All right.
Thank you.
I do have it.
I have a trophy here for the best Mustang. That would be car 57. Best Mustang. Oh, you already got a trophy. No. You know, I tell this for all of those. Usually I do my car shows on the south side. I grew up in a body shop. My daddy was, everybody collects something. My daddy collected Mustangs. So when he died, we had 42 of them in our backyard, and kind of looked like yours. So I, being a silly little teenager, I sold mine, but that is amazing, and we really like your Mustang, but I'm not the judge.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Right now, I wanted to give a shout out to all the veterans, and we are already giving away a couple of medals, but anybody who is a veteran in any of the armed services, if we missed you, any Marines here today? Friday, please come here. Friday is Veterans Day, and I would like everyone today to give all of our veterans, are they all up here? We know we already gave one award away. David, you want to help me? These two? I only have, he's got his trophy. Tell us about your service.
U.S. Navy, District 1.
We don't hold that against it.
U.S. Marines, Vietnam.
U.S. Marines, Vietnam.
U.S. Army, Vietnam, 67 through 69.
What's your vehicle?
84 Monte Carlo FM.
Anybody else who's a veteran? Karen and Rhonda? Are we out of medals?
Yeah.
I didn't know how many was going to come today, but we have to go. We're going to mail you a medal. I had no idea how many would come. Okay, so we'll mail you a medal. All right, and what's your service?
U.S. Army, 72 to 81.
Rhonda here. Oh, yeah, you see she's...
All right.
Come on.
Here's the most original.
Rhonda was in
Iraq.
Iraq.
22 years
And
old.
tell them about the fall and I can't get up story.
I ran, I fell. I ran and I fell down.
Okay, we have the most original car, number 15.
I'm going to have to ask you to forgive me right now. We thought we had all the trophies laid out, and I was reading by that. We still have some top 20s left over, so I'm just going to read these numbers off. If you've already been called, I'm so sorry. Car number 54, did we call you up for top 20? And I'm so sorry. Here you go. Tell us about your car.
It's a 1969 Plymouth GTX.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Did I call car 56?
36 LaSalle.
You got you're number 15?
I don't know.
You were most original. What's your car number? Do you remember?
No, I don't.
Can somebody tell me what his car number is? Car number 15. Okay, you are the most original.
Thank you, dear.
Okay, don't you leave.
Don't go away.
You know, I wrote a book called The LaSalle Street Murders.
Yeah.
3 men killed on 1318 LaSalle Street, 1971.
I remember when that
Okay, you're going to get your picture in my next book.
happened. Really?
Yes, yes you are.
Put your trophies out there.
Okay, let's see your trophy. Tell us about that LaSalle.
I bought it at Hershey, Pennsylvania in 2014. And at that time, the speedometer said 19,267 miles. Which I don't understand how that happened, but it did.
How old are you?
Pardon?
How old are you?
83.
Still driving. Let's give this guy a hand. I need a big hug.
Okay.
All right, thank you, thank you, thank you. And you're
Have
going to
a
get
good
some
one.
copies of my book, The LaSalle Street Murders, to give away at Christmas. 7, 15, 26, 37, 45, 22, 18, 12, 52, 64, 68, 50. If you have not got your trophy, come on up here. Picture, excuse me.
Yes?
You need your picture? You guys got to all take your picture together. If I called your name, you're part of the top 20.
And don't go anywhere. She wants to get a picture of everybody individually with. Speak to?
Best in show is coming up very, very, very soon. Who do you think's the best car in this parking lot today?
Okay. Maybe put your picture. Put your trophies up. Put your trophies up. All right. Hold it high. All right.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay. All right. Count it.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. Done? Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Tell us about your car.
49 Hudson. 49 Hudson Commodore.
Thanks. C64. Car number 64, Best Ford. F-O-R-D, Best Ford, 64. Again? Tell us about your Ford.
64 T-Bird, 390.
Good job. Okay, I am getting ready to give away a trophy that's very near and dear to my heart. Roxy's Choice.
And you bring it.
Roxy's Choice goes to someone that just kind of, I never really know who's going to win each year. It meets the criteria, and as I said, I lost my beautiful mother. She was the wife of a body man. My daddy passed away when I was in high school, and she took over his body shop, and she ran it, and she had a massive heart attack. I took care of her for 11 years. She was my best friend, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And you ever saw like Dynasty or what was it, Knots Landing? She really just took care of a good body shop. Passed away on her 90th birthday last year and broke my heart. But anyway, she drove Mustangs. Car number 55. I gave you this trophy is because, like I said, when my daddy died, he was a body man, and he died in the middle of working on a car. And he had 42 Mustang convertibles in the backyard. Most of them were convertibles. And we all got one, and I sold mine for $300. So you get this, and please take good care of that, because my mom was she was an amazing person. But I'm going to give you I want you to tell us all about that car. Can you squeeze that and talk, because it's kind of heavy? I can hold that for you.
I got this car about 8-9 years ago, and it still has the original seat covers, original carpet. He had it repainted, and then it was like all in pieces. I picked it up and put it all back together. So,
and what's it worth?
I don't
What do you have it insured for?
$40,000.
Okay, what's your address? All right, thank you.
All
Take
right,
good
thank
care
you
of that.
very
Give me a big hug. This is from Roxy. Woo! Come on, Mama. All right, thank you. Coming down to the best in show. Okay, we have a special one for car number 68. Best hot rod. 68, best hot rod today. Would you please tell us what a hot rod is?
34 Chevy Coupe.
All right. All right. Well, that works.
Thank you.
Who's got a 1934? You get the John Dillinger Best Baking with Dillinger Getaway car today. And that would be because I actually know the family, and John did a lot of bank robbing, but the sister actually hired me to write a book. We just lost her last year, but the story inside this book, I already gave you a copy of the book. Inside the book, it lists all of the banks that John Dillinger robbed, and he actually got out of jail and went on, and he actually wrote Ford a letter and told them how good that they made a really good getaway car. So your car reminded me the most of that, and you get the Dillinger Banking with Dillinger. So you're going to get to have lunch with the family. All right, thank you. All right, we've got Steve's pick, and I wanted to put a picture of Hillary and Trump on this trophy, but I decided to have some good judgment, and I did not do that. I could have put a picture of Nixon.
There you go.
But Steve picked the car, and I'm letting him announce it because he's the host, and this is his house.
All right, it was a tough choice. I'm an old wrench myself. But when you walk down the aisle, you say, oh, that one's nice, oh, that one's nice. And then you look under the hood, and you say, oh, wow. And so being a combination of looking at aesthetics and looking at the mechanics, I had one jump out at me, and that was the blown 41 Chevy, number 24.
And that's our best in show.
Thank you.
All right, lots of pictures, and we're going to have a special dinner for you.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming to the show.
Yeah, we are done. I actually have one more trophy, but it's not the best in show. We won the young man that was in the Vietnam War. I'm looking at you right now, and I can't remember your number. You the one with 2 trophies in your hand. You got a 3rd trophy today, so you probably got the most trophies than anybody.
Good for you.
You were in Vietnam?
No.
Where were you?
New Jersey, East Coast.
Okay, well we have another trophy for you just because we like the way you look. All right? We appreciate you, but we got to unwrap it here, so just stay a little bit later here, okay?
Okay.
And I want to thank all of you for coming today for our show. I know not absolutely everybody got a trophy, but we tried to recognize as many as we could. And thank you so much, and thank you so much to Steve for having us. Back to you, Karen.